All right, peace and blessings, family. Thank you for
Hey,
joining
what's
us for
going
this
on,
quick
Facebook
edition.
land?
Hey, I know we sorry we missed y'all yesterday. Next Sunday we will be back. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I have been traveling, but just we just gonna do a quick check in. How you doing, Sissy?
I'm doing good. I'm having some technical difficulties while you talk about it. Okay, can y'all see me? Am I blurry or anything?
Yeah,
Because my
it's just
computer
the
is weird.
reflection from
Okay.
your glasses. That's all.
No,
But you
it's
look
over
good.
at
You
my
look
end. It's
clear. But
blurry around me. Okay, good. I'm doing
yeah,
good. How you
that's
doing?
what's up. I'm doing wonderful, girl. Just working and um, just working, child. Just working. So, first of all, I want to say thank you. I'm glad we have this outlet to just kind of talk. I mean, now in America, it feels like, black folks are like this invisible group of people who show up and sprinkle magic on everybody, but then be needing help themselves. Um, so I find that to be kind of interesting. I feel like sometimes when you black, people think that they know who you are. They think, I don't know, maybe we're in slavery and all of us are on the plantation and we just do what we're told and we don't have our own individual thoughts or we can't agree to disagree. We don't know how to fucking respect each other's view or we make a lot of assumptions like if you're not for this person, you must be for this person. And nobody never said any of that. It's just a weird kind of time right now. And I'll be flat out honest. I really don't give a damn. Like, because I know the
Hmm.
work I've done my whole life. While most people's collecting paychecks and working at the state and securing their own bag and not really what was caring about what was happening with black people, black girls, black women, black families, black jobs, or whatever you want. Y'all wasn't giving a damn. Y'all was securing y'all bag. And then you got the audacity, like every 4 years or so, sometimes every two, depending on the race, y'all want to come back and act like we all together.
Hmm.
Now that's crazy. Instead of voting for the person who's best for the job. Sometimes that's not who you think it is. Sometimes the job may be to tear this motherfucker up. But most niggas that sit
True
there while
that.
their house is burning and try to put it out with a spray gun. Like we do real stupid stuff like that. Instead of saying, hey, let's sit down. Because I put a post up today. And, people who know me know me. They could call me like, I'm on here be acting a fool. But people who know me, I wouldn't have lasted this long. But then some white woman that don't even know me gonna get on here and act like she checking me about my
She
divisive
was
race.
not
And you know what
white.
was
She
funny?
was biracial.
Yeah, she was white. I was talking about
Uh,
colorism and classism, and that's how I knew she wasn't black because she didn't even know where I was coming from with it. Here I am, a physically black woman talking about colorism and classism. Well, you don't know what that means for me. Because see, you could be poor white trash and come over to black land and be top of the crop.
mm,
Let me say that again. You could be a poor white person, no teeth, no education, no nothing. Come over to the black world and be top notch. So it's like, you don't get to do that. And if you knew me, you should have like slipped me an inbox and be like, I'm not really understanding. But you and your privilege, you understand who you think you're talking to. Now I'm gonna be flat out honest. Because I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I'm an independent. So I vote how well I see people doing. I think the Democrats should put somebody else up and let the votes decide who will be the nominee. Now, and I said it, Maxine Waters. All the black people got kicked out of LA, and she got the audacity. This was the woman who didn't back Barack Obama the first time. So y'all have short-term memory. Y'all have very short-term memory. She wasn't down with him the first time. And so instead of her respecting Barack Obama, not endorsing Kamala, she say, hey, see, we can't even do fake unity. Hey, we're going to go to a meeting and see what's going on. She going to say she disapprove. Who the hell are you, Maxine? Now I'm going to call you Maxine because you're not Miss Waters because you're not respecting nobody else's option to be a citizen of the United States. This is a democracy. This is not Carlito's way. This is not Maxine's way. This ain't even Kamala's way. This is democracy. So I think people should have a choice in who they get to vote for. I mean, I think they should at their convention. I'm not a Democrat now. Let me be very honest. I found out a lot about the Democrats. They don't even look at your background. If you ain't a Democrat, they don't support you. Now that's not all Democrats, but people who belong to like clubs and shit like that, which I find to be very strange. Because what happened to the people who are not Democrats and who are not Republicans?
Mm-hmm.
Like, must we pick this two-party system? I thought we had other party systems. That mean that don't exist? Y'all on some real, you know. And it's not like my thing is I'm not against Donald Trump. I don't even know the man. I was not affected by his policies. If y'all could tell me some of the policies he had, I could tell you about Joe Biden's policies. Y'all was so outraged a month ago when they was killing up all them Palestinians up over there, but y'all immediately went like those people not only being killed at the hands of stuff that came from the United States, sent over by Joe Biden. Y'all so fake. Y'all fake in your rage. Your rage is fake. But see, y'all the same people. Black women for Kamala. What about black women for homeless black women? Because we a large group of homeless out here. What about black women for helping black women buy houses? Let me try another one. What about black women for black women making sure they get jobs they can take care of their families? Oh, here's a good one. What about black women to stop the killing, black femicide? What about that? Oh, that shit sound like work. That shit sound like a lot of work. What about black women for helping black children in Sacramento County get better test scores? And what about all that? That's just some fake shit, y'all. Y'all fake. Y'all fake. You're very fake. She's trying to fix her camera. It's really ridiculous. So y'all gonna have to excuse me. I'm a little fired up because I feel like you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been around a lot of these Democratic uh 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 uh, high up in position black people, and they ain't did shit for nobody but themselves. Our communities are doing worse than they've ever had. We don't have black everything. And still, black mayors, black city council members, black president. Come on. Y'all got to quit playing with me. All I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, activate that. Y'all get excited on representation. Don't mean shit for black people. Don't mean nothing. I'm gonna say it don't mean shit. I'm gonna say it because I've seen it. I've been doing all of this work. Some of my biggest supporters, even in the school race, have been people who were not black. I'm gonna say that again. They know I do work that support black girls. I can be fair with everybody because I'm a black woman. That's just how I roll. But I'm gonna take care of my own. See, I'm not one of these two-faced. I'm not a politician, so I don't do this thing where it's like everybody, and then my people over here drowning, and I tell you, but it's everybody. No, I'm gonna go after my group, but that don't mean I'm not gonna help other people, even though we don't see that in reverse. You think I'm lying? Go to some of these fast food places and see who's working in there. See how fair these people have been. See how many black people you see working in there. Talk to me, family. So no, I just feel like, look, you can vote for whoever you want to vote for. I ain't mad. I swear to God. But what you don't get to do is to tell me how the fuck I should feel. This divisiveness shit, get that out your vocabulary. You don't know me to say I'm divisive. I have every right to share every emotion I had. Divisive. I said divisive. Thank you, sissy. But I just feel
For
like
y'all
how
out
you
there in
gonna tell me
Facebook
how to
land, what is the for y'all that are tuning in first? Let me thank y'all for tuning in because Londa lock on a little rant right quick. And let me just say thank y'all for tuning in. What's up, Tiffany? Hey, Shanda. What's up, Yachty? To the people that's on here watching. Hey, everyone. Yeah, that 40,000 lineup was crazy. Yes. So how is the picture looking? Because as I'm looking on here, it seems like we're a little delayed or something. So are you guys seeing the same thing or is it coming out normal? Because I'm looking through my phone. They all Shanda's I couldn't read it. You took it away too fast.
Oh, sorry.
They
Go
all
ahead.
black
You
when it
still
comes to the
talking.
limelight, but behind closed doors, they don't claim us. Yeah, very true. So I don't know
That's
how
what
I
I'm
look out
talking about.
there to y'all. And when it and my
Sometimes
whole
you
thing on
blurry if you
politics, I
if
don't
you
get
lean back, if you lean back, you're blurry. So you have to there you go. That's weird. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, my phone, my
Okay.
computer is in here tripping. It might just be the
It could
damn
be
heat. I
your
don't know. It's
blurriness.
tripping. Yeah.
You good. It looks good right
Um,
here, but sometimes you do go
okay.
PA though. But it's okay.
And my whole thing when they come, you both are fuzzy. I thought so because I'm looking at it through my phone. Wanda looks very fuzzy. I look very fuzzy. It's something with the connection today. Um,
Okay.
yeah, it's something with because I sit in
Can
the
you
same
hear us
spot every
though?
time. Yeah, they can hear us
Yeah. Can
fine.
you hear us?
You both are fuzzy.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So listen.
When it comes down to the politics and the who's running, my thing is vote for who you feel you want to vote for, but you don't get to dictate to other people what their opinion should be or who they should like. You know, I guess as so many people have done posts about I'm with her, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Whoever wants to be with her, whoever wants to vote for Trump, do what you do. But we have to stop acting like when we have a difference of opinions that we are negative or we are divisive. Because that's just a different, that's what makes us individuals. We're not all the same people. We don't all have the same life experiences. We don't all have the same need or want out of the politicians. So for you to come and tell somebody that they're not black or they're negative or they're divisive or they not being a black woman, regardless of my opinion, it's not going to change me being a black woman. So you can't tell me I'm not a black woman or I'm not being dedicated to black people because my points of view differ from yours. And when it comes down to the whole black woman on board for Kamala, a lot of the black women here in Sacramento ain't endorsed for you for shit. And you running for something right here locally, but we want people to jump on board globally. And you're not even endorsing black people who you know do the work here locally. So get the hell out of here with that. And I need all of the slave masters' children and those still licking massive boots. Do your job, but don't tell me we are free black women in 2024. We can think how we want, we can express what we want. We are free thinkers. You don't get to now put me in your saddlebag and take me back to the plantation because that's where you feel most comfortable. That's on you. That's your opinion. So that's where I am on it. I got a lot of invites and stuff about Kamala. Don't
Yeah.
even know. I don't have anything against her. Don't know the fucking lady.
So stop
Don't know
telling
Trump.
me that
I'm
stuff.
just not into the politics like that because nobody's done shit for us. Period. So neither one of them not gonna do nothing. So what does it fucking matter? Yeah, Trump said a lot of
Look,
racist
I'm
shit. Kamala does racist shit behind closed doors. She's married to a fucking white man. I ain't never seen her with no black girls, no homegirls, or no shit. So what black people is she connected to? I'm not part of the Chucks and Pearls. You know what I mean? That's not my people. I haven't seen Chucks and Pearls since the inauguration. That's the last time I seen Chucks and Pearls. I haven't seen any Chucks and Pearls people coming around here trying to help people do anything. So I'm not from that class. Like we were saying earlier, what about the bonnets and slipper sisters? What about them? I think black people, we have to stop getting so caught up in our emotions and thinking everybody
mhm.
has to agree with us. You know, no, the people that usually fuck you the most are those that look like you. The enemy always comes disguised as a friend. Okay? Remember that. Comes disguised as a
The
friend. That's how
first.
he's able to get close and bamboozle your black ass. So stop trying to
Okay.
strong arm, degrade people, make them feel bad about their opinions. Not cool. She tells the world she's
You
Indian.
kind of.
Exactly. So why are we fighting for her? She tells the world she's Indian. Everyone should vote for the candidate that supports their lifestyle, household, religion, whatever you stand for politically, not emotionally. You are free to vote for the people that serve your needs. Thank you, Margarita. That's all I was
That's
trying to say.
exactly what I
Like
said
this.
earlier.
And what about
First
the
three people to
local?
endorse me are not black.
And what about the local
It
shit
ain't
that we
nowhere
got
worse.
going on? Nobody talks about the local stuff. What about Dr. Flo running? We ain't even heard. Y'all ain't. I don't see nobody putting no collision together for Dr. Flo, beautiful chocolate melanated self, to become mayor. But we having these meetings for Kamala, who identifies as Indian American. Black people, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? No, you're not your
But gonna
ancestors,
be
because they
black
wouldn't
and
do no dumb shit like
she gonna be
this.
she gonna be black and pull that hot sauce out of hers, which is so to me that's
I think
racist.
very much so.
That's racist to me. Thank you, Christina. Yeah, I
We
just
need
that's
the
all. So
local.
I jumped on here. I know I look kind of like woo, but it was like then what gets me. This what really gets me. Then people gonna want to call me because they've known me with some. It's kind of and this happened to me a couple of years ago with somebody else, and I still stuck by the person and the person in the winning. But my thing is, do not call me on some you giving me game. Because I'm gonna tell you something. The first three people to endorse me in this campaign was not black people.
Mm.
You hear me? Because I can
We
help
had
my
a
group,
meeting
and I'm okay with that.
we had a we had a meeting and asked people to come out to see who could volunteer with your campaign, and it was crickets. It was crickets, but we the same niggas that have sent you links to help support the bullshit that they doing. Black people in Sacramento like to get t-shirts made, throw beautiful parties, drink, and take pictures. That's where the end of their unity ends. That's where it starts and where it ends at. We ain't really boots on the ground. We ain't really out trying to do shit to get Dr. Flo in office. We're not trying to do nothing to get you elected to the school board. Black people in here, we are into imagery. As long as it looks like we're doing something and we're progressing and we're moving forward, as long as we got a martini in our hand and we got cute sundresses on and we're in a very nice place and it looks good, we have made it. We ain't made shit. We haven't made
And
it to where people
and the
used to go away
crazy
to
part
college to
is,
come back and build something. People go away to college to come back to join something. You go away to college nowadays and to come back to become a part of someone else's structure. People used to go away to school to come back to create their own structure, to get the credentials, to be able to build their own school, to be their own businessman, to go to school for accounting and stuff like that. Now we go away to school and come back and beg for a job from some people. That shit is ass backwards. I just think we should identify 3 things that Kamala has done for our community. I can't. Go on, Javon. And a lot of people can't,
and
Javon,
she
because they don't know she
and
ain't
she
did
from
shit
the Bay. Javon from the Bay, so she could tell. See, y'all talk that, but
firsthand.
y'all wasn't those brothers that she could have freed with the evidence she had, but didn't. See, y'all don't want to look at. Y'all don't even want to look at when black people kill each other. Y'all want to look at black femicides every 5.5 hours. A black woman, a girl is murdered by a black man, a boy. We don't even want to talk about that in the black community. We don't. That's why I would go live up in El Dorado Hills or Foot Hills or whatever. Because, I mean, come on, y'all. We don't even want to talk about our own safety, what we mean to each other. Come on.
Javon said it is insanity to vote for her. Tasha said, when is the next campaign meeting? Shanda said, we need to focus on local government. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
We have that day coming up,
We'll
Tasha. But Javon, I'm right
yeah,
there with
yeah,
you. Like it is. Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
so
I
done
don't
with
know
this.
what I think black people are looking
I'm
for a
still doing my
hero.
work.
Every time she speaks, she identifies Indian. Exactly. But black people here going to bat for her. Y'all sound like fucking, like I said, get off the plantation. If you want to stay there, we free, y'all. I said we's free. We's free, y'all. You can think independently.
And let's back up for a minute. I'm gonna keep it all the way because I'm an independent. This is just my truth. I just am. Like, I mean, I've been that for all my life, but I vote for the people who I think can do the job. You feel me? So sometimes I don't even but my thing is, why why is it that people paint Donald Trump as such an evil man? Why is it that we're supposed to all agree to that? Can somebody help me out with that? Like, all jokes aside,
Because
like,
Donald Trump
tell me
talks a lot of
policies
shit.
that
I'm
okay.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell
Tell
you
me
why
something he's
I
done,
think
like
people.
in policy.
Donald Trump
Okay.
talks a lot of
Okay.
shit. He gets a lot of the rednecks
Okay.
fired up because that's who support him, and
Okay.
people run off of the people they
Okay.
be upset with him because the people that support him. He says a lot of stupid shit, but Donald Trump is a clickbait kind of person. He says stuff to get y'all talking about his ass. He been trending even when he wasn't
Yeah.
president. He was trending.
True.
You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
people get caught up in their feelings of what he's going to do, what he can't do. I can tell you why a lot of the young black men that I know, like Trump, they say they can identify with the way they're trying to railroad him on different charges. And so they feel like they've been there when the
I've
government is
heard that.
against you and they trump up
Okay.
charges. I don't follow all his shit, so I don't know what he did, what he didn't do, because he says what others won't but think. Exactly. And so people are afraid of the boogeyman. Donald Trump is the boogeyman for a lot of people. All you got to do is cut the fucking light on, and guess what? The boogeyman disappears. So if you know who Donald Trump is, you know
Oh,
the way he thinks, you shouldn't be going to him begging for shit. You will be okay. Cut the light on. We know who he is, so the scare factor is gone. We don't know what Biden does. Biden acts like he's so senile and don't know what he's doing. Kamala just dancing off beat, doing what the hell she doing, making couscous. I don't know what they're doing. But those are the boogeymen that we can't see because they present one way and they act totally different. I'm not thinking about Trump. I'm focused on Project 2025. This is a huge problem. Yeah.
we can
And
talk about
Project
that too.
2025, yeah. Go ahead. What you say?
That was Project 2025 was really something they did. Project 20 20.
It was,
Like,
yeah.
y'all give me, you act like our education system is the bomb system. Like, let's come on, y'all. We know it needs work. I can see my thing is, I could see if we've been in there working and making our communities better, then it would look different. That's why there's more charter schools. That's why people are homeschooling. That's why kids go to community schools. Like, y'all, we have a problem, and instead of us addressing it, we love a boogeyman because we think we don't have to do no work. How many of y'all volunteer at your kids' school? How many of y'all go up there and be of service? How many of y'all get fingerprints so you can go to school? How many of y'all do that? I have no children.
How
I've been working in
many
the
of
school
y'all
damn near my
speak to
whole
your
life.
next door neighbor? Let's start with that. How many people know the black people on their block? How many people know the old lady that live on your block that live alone? How many people know that? Let's just take it to basic level. Who go cut
Yeah,
somebody grass for
yeah.
free? That's on their block because they're elderly. We're not even unified on little small shit like that. Respectfully, our community seems to
Right.
be stuck to politicians with no backbone and invisible morality. If someone stands for something controversial, we shrink. Absolutely. It is the Heritage
Oh,
Foundation
go
that is
ahead.
rolling back stuff. I'm reading Tasha.
Well, rolling back what? Help me back. Help me out with the rollback. Like roll back what? See, when we didn't have this stuff, we had stores, we had
We had
farms.
schools.
Let's talk about it. See, y'all like to talk about this going back to a time. Most of you Negroes don't even have a garden. Y'all, your grandmama had a garden. Your great grandmama had a garden. Going back to what? To school? To do for self? Is that what we're talking about? Because I think y'all afraid to do for self. That's what I really believe. And somebody, y'all, most of y'all complained about your kids staying home doing COVID. I've never heard so many people complaining about their kids being home. But these are your products, though. But then you complain about teachers. Do you sit down with your kids when they're doing their homework? Because otherwise, those stats that I got about how kids are doing in Sacramento County would not look like that.
Mm.
But y'all so afraid of the boogeyman. Y'all so afraid. That's what I think I don't get. You want to read these comments, Khadijah?
I already did. I read that
Oh,
one.
you. Okay, sorry.
Real talk. I'm not sure for everyone else, so I can't answer for them, but I know what do and have done. I know what I do and have done. It's over 900 pages. I posted it last week. Most haven't even flipped through it. Donald
Wow.
Trump didn't write Project 2025. Sure didn't.
But see how we lie about that. See, I really think if you do for self, Donald Trump won't even, you're not even a thought on his brain. He not going after the people that's doing something for themselves. Those who is laying up on stuff, you should be very afraid. But you should have been afraid 8 years ago. You should have been afraid 20 years ago.
hmm
But now you're afraid now. But roll back what? I don't know what the roll. I don't know. But you know, Black, we so scary. I seen Maxine Waters on something. I was like, Maxine, if you don't sit down, you as old as Joe Biden. Why? Y'all done ran all the black people up out of LA, but you still the councilwoman, like I mean not councilwoman, congresswoman. Like this is bad, y'all. This is bad.
Javon says,
Go
it
ahead.
is bad to say marriage should precede children or sex should come with responsibility. It is a conservative agenda. And that's what they have us thinking. Javon, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I have the entire document of Part 2025. No, he didn't. It was the Heritage Foundation. And everyone that is moving it is his team. And it's probably people that are not on his team that are moving it too, Tasha. That's the part. It's not
Yeah.
Republicans versus Democrats. All the motherfuckers is cousins. They all peoples. They all each other. So if it's some Democratic people that are probably pushing that just as well as everybody else, and we have to get out of the
Or
illusion
quiet.
that the Republic huh?
I
What'd you
said
say?
quietly they're probably doing it.
Quietly,
No, I said
exactly.
they're probably
Trump just says what
quietly
most
moving it.
won't say,
Mm-hmm.
and we like to paint, people.
Mm-hmm.
The Democrats over the 4 years Biden's been here. What has happened to the Black community? What has significantly changed for us since Biden and Kamala has been in office? Can somebody put me some stuff up there? Yeah, they say he forgave student loans. I know hella people that still owe hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loans. Sybil, you on here? Because I know we talk about this shit at least once a week. He gave who student loans? Particular people, certain people. They are all conservatives. That's it. I'm not moving a Republican versus Democrat message. I'm saying this agenda is bad. Well, you keep saying his people are moving it, and they know his people are using Republicans, so that's why I said that, Tasha. Um, and because I think I might
And
be a
my thing
conservative
is,
because I have a lot of old school values where I don't agree with a lot of this new age shit. I don't think we should be promoting single motherhood. I don't think we should be promoting the gay boys wearing nail polish and skirts and shit. I might be a bit of a conservative because a lot of this new age shit where everybody just think and do what they want and there is no gender role, so grown men can sleep with children. That's why they're trying to eliminate gender roles so they can go ahead and have their pedophilia in the open and we be okay with it. So I'm not sure about the conservative. I think I'm just I could be conservative, independent. I'm a let's make sure our community is okay person. What person is that? because that's where I'm at.
Yeah, me too.
I ain't into
Yeah,
the names and the titles.
me too.
Somebody has to do something. The Democrats have no 2025 agenda other than gender politics, destroy natural. Exactly. Exactly. And that shit is crazy. No matter who's in office, they're going to give the black people less of what they give the other nationalities. Go ahead and say that, Yachty. And so that's a problem we got to do for ourselves. We got to start waiting for a handout. No politician, no president has ever, go through history, done anything significant for the black
Mhm,
community.
mhm. Yeah.
Just my
And I
opinion.
also think, yeah, no, I also think it is. There's nothing wrong with doing for self. I just don't hear that no more. I sat in the room with a whole bunch of
Because
black
people
people
worked
looking at
very hard,
that.
Londa. People worked very hard to assimilate. And that's why you don't hear do for self. We came up in the 80s and the 90s when people were doing for self, knowledge yourself, know your history, know your ancestors, build something to leave on, have legacy. And a lot of niggas during that time were trying to assimilate, get county and state jobs, get married, get a little house and just take care of their immediate. It was nothing about nation building. Nobody's into nation building in the black community. I'm not gonna say nobody because some people are. A lot of people they're
Yeah,
not into nation building, and people have never been. It was a small group of people that was into the do for self. That's why it's just very small things that are happening. If every community had some do for self people, we would have more shit in our communities. People wanted to assimilate. They wanted to get the same job that the white people got. They wanted to be able to sit in the same conference room with white people. They wanted to be able to work at the same hospital as white people. They wanted to be able to work at the same state building as white people. And so they was not doing for self. They wanted to assimilate so that they can be more like white people. And that's why we are fucked up and confused now. You see somebody black at 3 midnights with a long ass blonde lace front on. That is self hatred. Do black people have blonde hair? Hell yeah, we do. But we ain't got no fucking white platinum blonde hair unless you go albino. And even I watch a lot of the viral crimes, which talks about black femicide. And I've been watching it for the last 3-4 days straight. I don't know what it is. It just got me on it. It's a commonality amongst all these women. I see all of them, and I have nothing against lace fronts. I just don't wear, but they all have the same aesthetic. They all have the same look. That they all have the same. They show the videos from the social media. They all have the same behaviors, the same patterns. They pick the same men. That's not by accident. We glorify all this music
yeah.
that is ratchet and horrible. Sexy Red, I just seen a song come on my thing. She wanted to get her coochie scratched. What? What? And so young girls around here dancing, making TikTok dances off of getting their coochie scratched. You know, they don't have no men in their life that love them for just being beautiful young black girls and treat them like children. If I see another little girl with a lace front on and a crop top and booty shorts and she's 5 years old, stop dressing them in club and hooker clothes. It's a fucking kid. Stop trying to make your children grow up faster than they need to grow up. Let them have their innocence as long as possible. But it's a commonality when I look at all of this. It's a lot of red flags with these men. Most of these men have prior sentences for domestic violence and abuse. One man rapped about beating her up, and then he stabbed her 12 times in front of her children. One little young black boy got upset because his mom was going to come take his Xbox because he was upset too many people were using the browser, the internet. So he choked his sister to death because she was defending her mother. 16 years old. Choked his sister, 19-year-old, to death. Held her. When the police came, he was still had her ass in the chokehold over the fucking internet. The black family and the black community has no value to each other. We have no value. Black men don't value black women. Black women don't value black men unless it's our son or our mate. We don't even want to turn these motherfuckers in when they do something. I just heard about somebody, you know, from our hometown doing some shit. Nobody wants to turn his ass in because he gonna go to jail. He should. If he's assaulting people and pulling guns and beating people, lock his angry ass up. While leave him on the streets till he commit a murder. And then we want to march and say, oh no, he killed this person. They was a good community member. This nigga wreaking havoc on people for years. Lock his ass up. We don't even want to turn people in because then we buy into the systematic racism and the school to prison pipeline. Unfortunately, some people gonna go that motherfucker regardless of how good their teachers are, regardless of how good their parents are, because some people's destiny is jail bars. You can come from the
Yep,
best family,
that's
somebody
they
do some
definitely.
stupid shit. That's some people's destiny. But we keep trying to act like we gotta protect the criminals, and then the law-abiding citizens catch hell for having their own opinion or thinking out the box. I don't trust
That's
any
no
of them.
problem.
Self-sufficiency is definitely the key. I will be
Tasha
back.
said
My
she'll be
phone
back.
is
Her
dying.
phone is
Okay,
dying.
Tasha. I understand the
Yeah.
desire to integrate in the 60s, but now that we see how that worked out, what now, Javon? I always say, I wonder if my ancestors knew it would be like this, because they probably wanted they would probably wanted to have homes and freedoms and stores. That's why
They
that's why we
they
had
wanted
black stores and
equality.
black towns and all of that. They
They
still
wanted
was integrate with them, but
equality. That's the
huh?
difference. Yeah. They wanted equality. Let's just get this
Yeah.
right. They wanted to
Yep.
be treated fairly, equality. Integration don't mean equality. I think you
Mm-mm.
integrate with the people who you have things in common with. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes I don't have things in common with other black people. I don't. I don't like living around black people who don't cut their grass, who disrespectful, having music on 3 o'clock in the morning, blast, and I gotta get my ass up and go to work. Like, I don't want to live with people like that. Then there's people who they may be from other cultures, and I do agree with how I can live next door to you. I'm cool with that. Like my neighbors to this
Mm-hmm.
side, you know what I'm talking about? They keep their stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
The one right here, which is really a white woman over here, is oh my god, like she needs to. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to live next door to her because morally and culturally we don't
We
fit.
different.
And I feel like people wanted equality. If you happen to
Mm-hmm.
integrate along the way, I'm okay with that because we have those things in common. But I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
integrate with people with no morals. And that's my point with black people trying to tell you how you should feel about something. I'm not down with that. I don't support criminality. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I don't. I just really don't. I think we should protect the innocent. And not they should have to understand what this person went through. I don't care. And I have
That
not met
part.
one person on this planet that ain't been through something. Everybody's been through something. Everybody. So you know your thing don't make it okay for you to kill me, to maim me, to disrespect me, to think you have the right to tell me what I should think and feel. Who do you think you are?
Mm-hmm.
And half the stuff y'all say to people, you dare not say it to their face.
Hell no.
Y'all hear some liquid courage on the internet. Y'all in these internet streets like you in virtual reality. Don't get it twisted. Absolutely not. But you don't get to tell people. See, my thing is people will talk that. Let's look at the black family. People from the Bay Area. Tell me what it was like to be under Kamala. Tell us. See, I've talked to people from the Bay. They not having it. But y'all do this all the time. Y'all always want black people to suck up how they feel and what's happening to them so that we can appear that we rose up. No, we're not doing the
Mm-hmm.
fake Jefferson story. We're not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't trying to move on up a little higher. Her being there does not help me. See, we knew who she was when Biden picked her over Stacey Abrams. I was done right there. Because
She
Stacey
fit the
Abrams had
physical
worked for them.
aesthetics that he wanted. She was the safe Negro, just like people pick their guys, Elijah Muhammad. Let's go. She looked a
No, I
certain
ain't
way
gonna
where
go
she
in there because
was
I'm just
appeasing to
saying,
the eye of black
I'm
people.
just saying that colorism shit is real. That classism shit is real. And I think poor black people, struggling black people should tell the elite black people, no, boo, you gonna have to be on your own. No, Maxine Waters, you have not protected black people in Los Angeles. They have been displaced thanks to you and your 30 years in the government. Who you think you are?
Mhm.
Why
The
you the only
pedestal that
black
black
woman
people
up here
put
with
her
your
on.
cookie? We ain't talking about black people. Who you think you are? You wasn't even behind Obama when he first ran.
She
You
on the
was like, I'm
pedestal
for
that
Hillary
black people
Clinton.
have put her
That's
on.
what she is. Yeah, I put her on shit. I'm not trying to excuse me, but I didn't. I'm just like, look, people, vote the man for the job or the woman for the job, right? What is it that America really needs? Do she need more of the shit we just had for the last 3 years? Or do we need somebody that's going to drain the swamp and keep it a buck and put everybody on the same playing fields? That's
But
another
he's a
thing that leaves me Negroes.
criminal.
Y'all afraid,
But
yeah, but
he's a
y'all afraid
criminal.
that he,
That's what I
I
keep
know,
hearing.
but they afraid, I know, so is y'all brothers. So is your man you sleep with every night. So is a lot of people. Hell, so is
Hmm.
you. You just didn't get busted because maybe you knew how to dot
America
an
was
I
created with criminals.
yeah. But my thing is, y'all afraid he gonna make y'all be at the same level with the rest of the Negroes. That's what I really think y'all so afraid of. Black women for Kamala, nigga, please. You better be black women for Sacramento, black women for homelessness, black women for jobs, black women for no, for real. Black women for helping our kids' test scores be better. Black women for making our schools secure. Y'all better be black women in that shit. The White House, don't nobody, y'all please miss me with all that. And I think I'm gonna tell you what y'all real mad at. That Donald Trump, I watched that RNC. I only watched when he spoke. I didn't watch it. I just watched clips. They always, because I watch clips of all kind of shit. Now, Democracy Now, all these fools, right? But he didn't sound as ignorant as he normally would sound sometimes. He just didn't. It's like somebody gave him a script and that fool studied that. He's trying to get this Oscar. I said he just didn't sound the same. Now, I don't know if anybody else seen it. Please chime in. Please work past your feelings. Please. Well, I know I talk with a lot of passion, but I know how to work past my feelings. When I listened to him, I said, oh, I can see those little peaks of Donald Trump coming through, but he kind of cleaned this stuff up a little bit. Don't get mad because brothers who've been to jail can relate to this man. See, y'all got really offended with that because that didn't include you. Y'all got really offended when he talked about black jobs and the black unemployment rate is ridiculous. But y'all don't want to talk about that because most of y'all make money acting like you're going to help me, but you really don't want to help the rest of us. Unless it's your son. After he done got his 4-year degree, still laying on your damn couch. Not wanting to have a job because he's paying with you and he don't have to go get a job even though you can get him a job.
It's fucking wild.
But no, seriously, people got kids at home who don't want, they the IR, all the sorority shit, and then their kids up here don't even want to work because hell, they can live at your house. Is that so now somebody's going to even the playing field so everybody will be the same? Because I think Donald Trump is that dude. And some of you
Good evening, Tina.
Because you thought you had beat the ghetto. You thought
you
was
had made it.
These niggas. That's
thought you had made it.
And Donald Trump was like, I don't like your ass either. Because most people in the hood, we know how to deal with people who don't like us. We know how to face people who don't like us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones who always want to sue the state because they ain't gave you a promotion, but they just gave the white dude a promotion. No, for real. Y'all the ones. Okay. This is unfair. They don't let me. I don't know. It's like, dude, like, I thought you had made it. Then you want to come to us when your baby gets shot out here in the street, even though you ain't been out in the street, you ain't been active, you ain't been helping nobody. Now you want us all to come to your defense. You can't make this shit up. Like, for real, you can't make it up. Most of y'all don't pick up a history book, but you love to pull out history. They're going to take us back to where most of y'all never even been in the South. Most of y'all ain't never picked cotton from the South. Oh, just pull over to the side of the road and touch the cotton. Most of y'all won't do that. Most of y'all
unfortunately,
won't even go pick a tomato off a vine. Go ahead.
Unfortunately, in our community, people are not they're not into their history.
I know they're not.
They have selective memory and selective outrage.
Oh my God.
That's what people have in this community, in our community. Selective memory and selective outrage. We only like to remember things in history that will help with whatever we're debating and arguing about or talking about, and they only have outrage when it's something they think is going to affect them. They have selective outrage and selective memory. That's rampant in our community.
Take stuff back. I like to know what they gonna take back. Tell me what they gonna take back. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna pay attention. So I'm gonna put my glasses on because one of the lenses is missing, so I can really listen. Tell me, because I'm paying attention. Tell me what they gonna take back. Let's go. 700 pages. Tell
Why
me
did you put them damn glasses on? Lord help me. It's damn Londa. I can't.
This is the far side. This is the near side. This is the far side.
Get this one here.
So that's what.
Something is wrong with you.
Tell me. Somebody tell me. What y'all gonna lose? Come on.
Tiffany says some don't want to know. Some don't want to know, so they don't have to be held accountable. That's what I think. That's why they have selective memory, selective outrage. Yep.
Most of y'all
I
couldn't.
agree, Tiffany.
When I went to Costa Rica when I was in my 30s, I was 33. I can remember how old I was. And I lived with these people who lived on a coffee plantation. Let me tell you who I am. So I says, hey, I'm gonna I wanna
There's something wrong with her, Yachty.
look, I said one day this is me and my American black self. I said to the man, hey, wake me up in the morning. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go to the coffee plantation with you and pick some coffee beans with you. Because that was his job. I was not out there 30 minutes. I was dripping in sweat. I was dripping. He said, Mija, it's okay. He said, people come and stay in our guest house, because where I was, and they never even ask what I'm doing. I have so much respect if I drink a cup of coffee. Because that man be out there for hours. So most of y'all talk this struggle of your ancestors. Tell me about this Project 2025. Y'all don't even have a black agenda 2025. Y'all ain't got a black agenda 2030. Y'all ain't got a black agenda 2040. Y'all don't even have an agenda. But you're going to get mad at the Heritage Foundation because they put one together. They have a right to come up with how they see their community being. Where's yours? And it doesn't make me conservative. Somebody called me a conservative today. Damn, they fell out laughing. I'm
And
like,
so
but
what
you really
if
don't know
you
me.
are?
But my thing is, no, I get it. But for me, I'm saying,
That's
who are
annoying.
you? Just because you over
Exactly.
here
Well,
with the
I don't
dusty,
give a
with the
fuck about
dusty
people's
person you
opinions.
with,
I really
and
don't.
you look like you can't even. White people don't see. White people have rules to their madness too. She looked like she didn't fit in it. That's why she over here messing with the niggas. You see what I'm saying? You don't get the no, baby. Absolutely not. This work, this lens falling off this eye right here. This is good because this is the eye that needs the lens. But anyway, I regress. Look, I'm just saying this shit is crazy. We come over here on Sunday. I'm gonna try to find the stats. I think I got the folder because I think some of us need to see the stats, and I'm gonna try to find them nationally since everybody's so concerned about them doing away with the Department of Education. Huh? What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean you may have to teach your own children? Because some of y'all don't even like your kids that you made. Then you send them off to school and get mad when the teacher don't want to put up with them.
And we're
Some of
so
y'all don't have enough.
unfortunate. The people that are mad about the 2025 are the ones that invest time in their kids. It's the people that don't even know what the fuck their kids don't even know nothing about 2025. The kids that's you know what I mean. The kids that's out here acting the fool.
That's
Their
funny.
parents
No,
have
it's
no
funny, but it's funny.
idea what 2025 is
True.
about. Project 2025. You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying? Like Tasha, her children went off to college
That's true.
doing
I know.
great. She was an active parent.
Yep.
It's people that don't even have school age children anymore that are more in an uproar or upset or have questions about it. And people whose children are just starting in school don't even know what the fuck Project 2025 is. That's how far removed from their children's education and from what's happening in the schools that they don't even know what's happening.
That's so deep. But
They
that's
just
good.
they
It's
worried
just
about
deep.
the
That's
breakfast
all.
program being cut or stuff that's just not even that you could feed your kids at home. I don't know when we became so dependent. My mom always made sure we had breakfast before we left the house. We wasn't dependent on free breakfast. You know what I
My
mean?
mom's
But
on
some
six
people are
income.
very dependent on they get their children
Yeah.
up early enough. School don't start at 8 o'clock. The baby be there at 7 o'clock for free breakfast. He eat that fucking food in 10 minutes, and then he got 50 minutes to get in trouble before school. So by the time school started, he already jumped up anxious. Then they want to label him ADHD. No, his ass is wired up. He's been at the school for 50 minutes playing. Instead of getting a good breakfast, going to go sit his ass in the classroom. People send their kids to school super early, so less responsibility for the parents. Those are the parents that don't even know about Project 2025. And
And
that's
that's
sad.
true.
Very sad.
So I'm gonna try to go through it, Javon. Now that I know it's on your page, I'll pull some points out for Sunday. Um, last thing, and then I'm gonna get off this thing. Where's all the outrage about what's happening in the Middle East right now? Because I ain't heard nothing. I mean, did it stop? Oh, that's right.
This is we have more
The
pressing
same.
stuff right now. The politics stuff came up. They don't even
Oh,
care
is that
about
what
that
it
no
is?
more. They don't care about the bodies in the
Suggestions,
streets.
yeah. So suggestions for Democrats: let people fight for that position. Like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't do Gavin Newsom. No, don't do him because California don't do Gavin Newsom. But put somebody else out there. Michelle says she don't want to do it. I ain't mad at her. I wouldn't do it either, because this could give you gray hair. Gray hair. And my thing is, I don't care what Kamala is. Let me just be very clear. Even though I understand the racial politics of who she is, let's be honest. I'm not gonna act like that don't exist. Y'all don't get to
Mm-hmm.
gaslight black people like they like this is some shit that's not true. Colorism to me is worse than racism. See, I
Hell
can live
yeah.
under racism because I understand. But colorism hurts because this person act like they're your friend. Racists don't act like they're your friend. Racists don't
Period.
act like y'all together.
A bigot is a
Ageism
bigot
don't.
in
You know
real
what I'm
life.
saying? Yeah. Colorism is when people act like we all in the same boat, but if they get a
They come
benefit,
under
they'll act like we
disguise.
tripping.
They
Yeah.
come they
I was
come in
gonna say, well, you know
disguise.
how it is. Yeah, you know how it is. No, I don't know how it is. And I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If the person's qualified, that should have been Stacey Abrams. But we get Kamala. That's colorism. That's colorism.
Mm-hmm.
But the fat black woman is good enough to rally up Georgia. Kamala didn't even do shit for California. But you gonna pick her?
I seen on
Listen to
somebody
all that
post that
bullshit.
said, "Where's she been for the last 4 years?" And I died like somebody, "Where's she been?" I think it was on Gino
Well,
page,
she
or I
personally
think
said
that you're
herself
even.
that she couldn't help black people. She told us, this is my glass. Ain't this cute? They fold up. That's so cute. I gotta get a case for them though. She told us herself she can't do that for black people. I'm gonna find that too. I'm just not gonna do something for black people. Black folks, don't get mad at me. Be mad at yourself
Came out of her
for
mouth.
continuing. Yeah, for continuing to support people who do not support black people. You should be mad at yourself. Be mad at yourself. And then have some balls, you know,
Oh,
and some kahunas, and tell the Democrats, let's just vote on who we gonna pick. Because y'all was wrong for running Joe Biden in the first place. You knew this man was senile. You knew the man was slow. You knew that. Only thing he was not slow on is his politics with Israel, because nobody's slow on that. And I ain't mad at the
mm-mm.
Jewish people. I'm really not. I'm like, they should be a poster child of what the fuck we supposed to be doing. You don't never
That
see them
part.
one. You ain't never heard that dude say, "Well, I'm gonna stop bombing for today." We taking this shit and we like, okay, how
Hell
many
yeah.
bombs you need? That was clear. Both candidates. But you would act like they so
Mm-hmm.
different. Y'all so fake. Y'all so fake, and you don't have no morals. You don't have no morals. But this is what I do know: the universe is gonna make you turn right back to the people you thought you left, that you
Mm-hmm.
thought you was better than, that you thought you had beat them. Like, I'm not with these niggas. The creator
That
will
you
make it so you
separated
will be
from.
at these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
because you should have been building something. You should have been building something, not helping people to build a system. We have to climb the wall higher. All the money y'all spent on hair weave, shoes, clothes, jets, weed, everything. They do it all. Y'all could have used that money and built something. So that when you leave
Real
out of
talk.
here, we're not gonna say this person sure did talk a lot, but didn't build shit. So that's my piece of shit. Anybody got any closing comments? Because I'm done. No, for I'm so done. And my thing is,
Oh,
this is
God.
this is
This
America.
damn
You could
Londa.
be you could be you could
Okay.
be party chicken wing. That's your right. God damn it, we talk about America as the home of the free and the home of the brave, but people don't want you to do either.
But it's not, they don't want
You
you
know,
to be the home of the free when it comes to black people. They want to control your thoughts. They want to control your
they
thoughts. Like
think,
the lady that came on your post today to try to correct you and
yeah,
degrade you. People want to control your thoughts. They
yeah,
want you to be an
no, that she running for
independent
school.
thinker as long as you agree with them.
Yes, girl, tell your peoples how the motherfuckers call me. I really felt like going gangster, but I was like, okay, let me go ahead and just block this heifer because she don't know me very well for real. Like, roll up on me, play. I am here. You can call the numbers on the thing. Call a number. You don't come and threaten me. Because if we was in person, I'd turn your black head blue, bitch. You don't know me. You don't get to tell me no shit like that. I'm so serious. That's so offensive. You don't get to do that. You don't
Oh
get to do
God,
that to
this
me.
lady
Like, for
here.
real. And my thing is,
I
you don't
can't.
even know my work.
S-
Have you ever put
and that's
yourself on the
why
line for people you
and that's
don't
why I
know?
told you.
Absolutely
That's
not.
why I said it was a good thing you blocked her and don't pay her no attention. Some people don't need your attention or your time. And you know, this
Yeah,
is
wop,
people
wop,
like you
wop.
said,
Let
they
me do
get
my stuff.
in these Facebook wop, line the fuck up. No. But anyway, people be really caught up in this internet thing and they just say what they want to say on these keyboards and they wouldn't have that same energy in person. And it's
They're
fine, you
running for
know. She's a troller, she was trolling. And let her do what she do.
well, you put it on blast, but I just thought that was so
I sure
that was
did.
very offensive. Like just very like you act like we in slavery. I'm gonna let the master know that you
Mm-hmm.
out here talking about porn. Like, girl, if you don't get your ass away from me, I'm in here working. Let me give you these stats to how kids are doing in Sac City. Let me give you that.
That
Let me
part.
give you these unemployment numbers. You know, what you got to say about that? Girl,
My
get your butt
homeless
out. They're going
numbers,
to say,
hell.
I'm biracial. Girl, all of us is biracial. Get the hell out of here. You walk in
That
the world
part.
as a white woman. Nobody see you and see Aunt Jemima.
Rachel
Nobody
Dolezal.
see you
That's who the
and
hell I
see,
see.
yeah, get the hell out of here. Quit trying to act like you know black people. Quit that. Some of us really do have morals, you know. Some of us do really believe in this country because I done been in other countries. This is the only country you could talk shit and then wake up the next morning and go to work. This
That
is the only
part.
country you can do that in. You can't do that other places. They fight you in other countries. Have you seen parliament in some of these countries? People be fighting all over the chairs. I'll be like, damn. So you mean tell we just can't have a disagreement?
That part.
Like, girl, get out of here. I'm talking to my people. I use two words. I say colorism and classism from where I stand.
A hit dog, a holler.
And so, I love it when people who be biracial or light or whatever, that they be like, you know what? I get it. Because that's coming from your point of view. They don't try to act like, well, you don't know what that. Girl, shut up. I'm so tired of dealing with people like you. Have some sex with a black man and now you think you know me? Don't let that man get you messed up. Don't let him get you messed up because as soon as he get killed by the cops, do you know who gonna be out in the street? Not me. But some black woman will. Because you know what? We birthed that joker. He didn't come out of you. He came out of his mama. I wish we get in the street like that for this homeless people in Sacramento. I wish we
That
get in the
part.
street like that for jobs for young people. During the summer, I came out of my own pocket this summer to pay some young people to have a job because they needed something to do. And they didn't qualify for. They work
Mm-hmm.
at a school. Thank God for my homegirl who had them intern, and then I got them stipends. They came out of my personal pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Show me what you've done besides talk all goddamn day. Show me. Every year I pay for certain shit because I believe in investing in people. I know exposure is everything. That's why exposing our kids to all this nasty shit, you don't get mad when all they want to be a stripper sliding down a pole or a goddamn rapper.
That part.
Come on now. Meanwhile, the rappers don't expose their kids to this stuff. I remember Luke Kennedy when we
Hell
interviewed
no.
him, he was like, I'm expose my kids to that shit. Hell no, my kids,
Mm-hmm.
what? I couldn't be mad at him. I was
Yep.
just a little shocked, but okay. But then we act like
Yep.
I watched the BET. Y'all should have been Black Woman Against BET Awards. That's what y'all should have did. Y'all should have been Black Woman United Against BET. That's what you should have did.
That part.
I'm gonna go on there. When she ever go to BET Awards with Taraji's ass? You know, talking about the Project 2025. Please shut up, Kamala. You talking to an audience of people who did the strip club the whole couple of hours they was in there. And you got the audacity to talk about Project 2025, and you talking to an audience of people who brought the strip club to all over the world like this black culture.
That part.
Nick,
It's real talk.
are you serious? Are you serious? And then you wonder why nobody respects us. Shit, we don't respect our damn self.
That
And
part.
she gonna make time to talk about voting. Girl, get out of here. You been in America how long, Kamala? How long? Oh, that's right. You're like the first generation, right? Full generation here. Have you helped Jamaica? Because your people from Jamaica. Have you helped them? You worse than Joyless Reed. She from Haiti. I don't know what she did for the Haitians. She act like she American. Dude, you from Haiti. Same thing with the woman who's the speaker, press speaker. She's Haitian. What have y'all done for Haiti? Y'all got black women for Haiti? Y'all should have that.
Well, there ain't
Y'all
nobody
got
say
black
nothing
women for
about these Haitians. They just sent back again. Some more Haitians tried to come
I
in. They
know.
sent their ass
But I'm
right
just
on
saying,
back.
but under Kamala and Joe Biden. But
Hmm
keep on voting for people. Keep on.
But
I
all the
just say, look,
Latinos was let
Democrats,
right on
last
in.
word. Yeah, put up somebody else. Vote for other people. Now, if she went during the vote, I'm still gonna vote independent. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I may, be like, okay, that was a fair process. But her inherited from Joe's ass, no, absolutely not. Y'all gotta piss
Mm.
somebody else up. Y'all must piss somebody else up. All the black women been scrubbing toilets and floors and birthing babies and all kind. And then this chick, y'all, come on, y'all gotta stop the bullshit. Like, please stop. All right, I'm off my soapbox, and I feel
You
okay. I'm all
sure?
right.
You
I'm
sure?
about to go eat dinner. No, I'm really okay.
Get it
I'm really
out.
okay, but I just feel like y'all gotta stop. No, for real. We gotta stop with the madness and the disrespect is real. And I know y'all used to disrespecting black folks. I'm not the one. I'm clearly not the one. Because here's my thing. I sit at the table with whoever. I sit at the table with whoever. I've been around a lot of Republicans before. Sure have. And some shit we had in common. Maybe not for the same reasons. I respect parents. I respect children too. But you can't have somebody birth somebody and then don't want to include them in their own decision making process. What kind of shit is this? See, that sounds like slavery when black people had children, but they had no autonomy over their children. They had no control over their children. Sound familiar? So, closing remarks,
All right,
y'all. I'm
y'all.
about to get up off it.
I will just
Sunday.
say as we end it, y'all, vote for who has your best interest at heart for your views, your agendas, your beliefs, and your culture. And that's what I would end it on. If that's Kamala, good for you. If that's Trump, good for you too. Vote for who you would like to vote for, not who society says you must vote for.
And with that, peace out.
Aha.